Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. We have just entered the fort of Fort Joy, and it is now time for us to, well, see what's going on. Starting with, what's going on with Ifan?
Dear one, help me teach this beast. He must respect.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you gotta make this so hard?
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
Oh, very edgy.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment, before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Why does the elf owe money? Bit of a weird question. Wait a second. I'm gonna just ask, who is Griff?
Runs the kitchen. Means he runs me, you, and everyone else in camp.
Okay. Why does the elf owe money?
Everyone in camp's got to contribute. For food, for protection, no exceptions. Especially not for elves. Griff's orders.
Well, that sounds like there might be some exceptions, just not elves. The way that you said that, but anyway.
Food? Protection? I have neither.
Sounds like little more than a shakedown in disguise.
You two ought to be thanking your lucky gods it's us, and not the magisters enforcing round here. A fool never knows what they've got till it's well and gone. Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
You've fallen low if you're shaking people down for pennies.
Burrow looks you up and down, sizing up your threat.
You look like you're worth a little more than that. Get lost, elf. Mama here is paying for both of you.
He sidles up to you, leering.
Ooh, what are we gonna do? So we can hold out a gold piece and drop it on the floor. Hold out our purse when he reaches for it, pull it back, and caress his cheek. Hold out a gold piece and allow him to take it, or fix him in the eye until negotiations are over. I'm just gonna say, negotiations are over.
Ifan raises his eyebrows, a look of grudging respect on his face.
I wasn't sure about you back on the ship, but I think I'm starting to like you, lady. Ha! So we do this now?
We do this now, apparently. Okay. I'm thinking immediately teleport behind Kana and just start laying into her. I should also remember that if I'm going to use flesh sacrifice, I should use that earlier and do it before I do the backstab, because otherwise I'm wasting potential damage. Right, and now hit him. And then hit him again. Huge. Is all in. Don't know what that does yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. Ifan, thank you for the encouragement. Really appreciating it. I think that allowed him to spawn himself some elemental arrowheads, but like I don't think that's that important for us. I think I'm going to keep damage up on the same target. He doesn't have a lot of magic armor, so we might as well just do this. And maybe one of these. Nice. And then move to the side. She's taking some damage. She's going to die next turn. Throwing knife has been used. Okay, so I think you're going to hit like this. Didn't manage to do enough damage to get through his armor. Throw. Nice. There's a little damage. A little bit more damage. I'm going to leave this person if I can. I can just walk away. Let's start stabbing him in the face. Okay. Should have used adrenaline in hindsight, but that's okay. Yeah, you didn't need to do that. She was going to die to burning, like that guy did, but anyway.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us.
I've an errand to run around here first. I'll catch up with you there later.
Remember, past the kitchens, down to the beach, inside the caves there.
Got it. Also, what do you have? Nothing. Okay, cool.
There is a safe place.
Alright. Well, we'll have all that. And we'll have that. Oh, and then I think I need to speak to Ifan.
Ifan rolls his sleeves back down and casually wipes some blood from his cheek. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
I'm going to look askance at his outstretched hand.
Suit yourself. Probably wise, given the rashes you can pick up around this place. Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
Why did you want to save the elf from the thugs?
I didn't like the look in their eyes. Sure you didn't either.
He smiles broadly and looks away. You're not sure, but you could swear he just winked at you.
The thugs were afraid when you mentioned lone wolves. What are they?
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable here. Sun, sea, sand, this is the good life.
He gazes around admiringly at the decrepit surroundings in which you find yourselves.
Funny girl. Stick around a while. That'll change. 2 heads are better than 1. And when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
What were you saying about an errand?
Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
Well, Ifan, I'm well acquainted with errands.
I knew there was a kinship of sorts about you. Same trade, different masters it looks like. If you're willing, we could work well together. Why not help each other?
I'd prefer to make my own way.
Like I said, suit yourself. If you change your mind, you know where I am.
Yes, unfortunately, we have to say no. And it's not because we don't want to know Ifan's story. It's because if we take Ifan's story,
Indigestion, or is it?
we can't take Lose's story.
Not now.
Or Red Prince's or Fane's or whatever. It's one of the odd things about this game is that you can only get like some of the story. And obviously it's because they intend you to play multiple times, right? Because if you play it through again, then you'd be like, well, I gotta take Ifan, I've gotta take Beast, and apparently you want to take Fane as like your main character. So you could see playing through it again like that. But we're not going to do that. Sorry, Ifan. Hello.
Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Also, now I've heard him say it's Lose, not Lose. My mistake. Apologies for the previous 2 episodes.
Back then, I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube, and you were Sibyl, right? Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
I tried to make a run for the boat, and I didn't make it. The rest is blurry.
I saw you fall. We all did. Thought you were done for. When we get out of this place, I owe you a pint. So you managed to swim to safety, is that it? What about when you were in the water? Didn't hear anything unusual, did you?
There was a strange voice. It seemed to want you to survive.
I heard the same thing.
Or, sorry, it seemed to want Sibyl to survive. Yeah, sorry, sometimes the bit where it's saying you and you're like, you means the player to, like, in that context. Sometimes that messes me up a little bit.
Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only...
Only...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock still, waxy skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Are you alright?
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Why are you acting so strangely?
Oh, it's nothing really. It's just, I'm just a bit, well, a bit hospitable.
I'm going to waggle a rakish eyebrow and ask if she's implying that I should make myself at home.
Ha! What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's 'cause you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Okay. So who or what were you hosting a few moments ago?
Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it. So, how are you enjoying the joy?
Well, it would be more enjoyable if I had someone to get the lay of the land with.
Yeah? I was just thinking the same sort of thing. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
That sounds like a good idea.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be?
An enchanter would suit my party well. You ought to stay as you are.
Sounds fine. So, we're good to go?
Yep, that settles it.
Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
And with that, we have our final party member. Cool. So, it's kind of interesting as well. We have these different paths. I'm guessing these are different paths that we could somehow get to escape from Fort Joy, whether we follow our own path, greatest resistance, or common knowledge. Interesting. We know something about this shakedown as well. There's Lose. And there we go. We know a little bit more about that as well. Let's have a look at our new character here. So she starts off naturally in Hydrophysist, which is really good because I believe that that's the healer class. Also, wait a second. Can you learn... There's, I was trying to remember... No, I think it's books that allow you to learn. You can't learn from scrolls. You can learn from books. That was it. Well, at least from memory. Anyway, let's have a look. So, intelligence and con is what you've got here. Hydrophysist increases all water damage you deal and any vitality, healing, or magic armor restoration that you cause. And one in Aerothurge, which is lightning. Alright. We were wondering whether maybe we want her to be a huntsman at some point. I feel like it's got to be one of these two that, if we want somebody to be huntsman, it's got to be one of these two who's going to have to do it. Because, yeah. Can't really be you because you're using daggers, and I don't think there's a way to switch combat set, as in like there's not like different weapon sets that you can switch between. You're using something in melee range, so it could be one of these two. The other problem is though that that's a finesse based thing, and they're both intelligent based. I think we might, or the other option is that we ditch it. Let's see what our other things we have here are. Scoundrel, summoning, warfare. Yeah, it might be one that we ditch. I think somebody, yeah, if you're going Geomancer. Sorry, I'm just considering where we want things to go. Here's my thought process. We need somebody to be Geomancer, and Geomancer's going to increase poison, which actually does make sense for Fane to have, because Fane is the person who heals from poison. That would mean that you have to, like, I don't want you to be Geomancer if you're competing with Fane for his stuff. But I don't know what I would switch into here. And it could be polymorph, I guess. Like, that could be something. I don't know. Or necromancer, whenever you deal damage directly to vitality, you heal. That could be quite good for somebody at the front. There's all sorts of different options in here. Hydrophysist and Aerothurge, I think it might be absolutely fine for you because you're not competing with anyone else. Yeah. Okay, we're going to need to think about it. I think this is something that might grow over time, as in we might consider different options as we go through the game. As for other stuff, we got Burrow's Club. A hefty club as dense as the head of its last owner, which is a slight increase for you. So we'll switch to that. Okay. And then, what else have you got? So you got a little bit in bartering and lore master. We need to switch this up at some point because, like, that's obviously not going to do because you are competing directly with both of our other people. I mean, Lucky Charm would be fine, but I'm starting to actually think I might want to put Lucky Charm on you because I want to play as her the most of the time. That means I've got Sneaking and Thievery to think about. Yeah. You could be my Sneaking and Thievery person, I suppose. I don't know. Many options. Many things to think about. So you got Far Out Man, so your scrolls are 2 meters longer. You get bonus critical chance and critical multiplier, and Thrifty, +1 to bartering. Yeah, I can definitely see later if we decide that we want to respec some characters a little bit, there's some things that we could adjust. Like Thrifty, we could probably adjust. We could probably adjust Spell Song here. There are options. Anyway. Losa, you're a musician, performer, star, and host to all manner of disembodied visitors. Now, one dark voice assaults them all and aims to claim your body for itself. We've had a mystic before. Jester. Quick with a quip and swift of song, you're an entertainer above all. You can disarm the public with your bawdy tales and mesmerize them with midnight frights. Alright. Cool. She also has Encourage, because she is a human. Which gives us that little buff that Ethan gave us in the previous fight. Okay. Cool. Right, I guess I'll speak to her now.
Hey. Hi.
What do you think we should do?
Easy. I'd say we get out of this place. Don't know how long they plan to keep us here, but I'd rather not find out.
There's something I'd like to discuss.
Ooh, so serious. What's up?
How did the Magisters catch up with you? How did your source manifest?
Well, I was giving this concert up on Overlook Hill. There was a great crowd. They were really feeling it. But I guess it was too good. I had me a little source flare-up. Everyone went a bit, I don't know, wild. I snapped out of it before anyone got hurt, but the Magisters caught me backstage afterwards. At least I went down doing what I loved.
Oh, you're a musician. Do you know any good songs?
Of course I do. What's your poison?
I'd love to hear an original, something with a little more heft than the same old tavern jingles.
A woman after my own heart. I've got one in the works right now, actually. Been writing it on a hand harp, but I could try it unaccompanied.
Losa sways to the left and claps twice, as though clearing the air. Her eyes flutter shut, lips set in a serene smile, and she starts moving to an inaudible rhythm. A faint hum moves with a rhythm low and clear. It sounds like a river, like a whistle, like nothing else.
Sorry, I'm rusty, I guess. From the top? You and me, we
So I think she's singing along to the song that we occasionally hear playing through this area.
I can't.
I'm going to say that hesitation is a strange look on her. Place a hand on her arm and ask if she's alright.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Let's keep moving. The sooner I find a way to get this bloody thing out of my head, the better.
Your eyes are unnaturally dark. Have you always looked that way?
How very sweet of you to notice. I know, it's weird. One of the many side effects of the visitor upstairs.
She drums on her forehead with 2 fingers, smiles grimly, and shrugs.
They used to be blue. Oh well.
I'm looking forward to meeting the real you someday.
Ha! Well, this is the real me. I've always been a host. I'm not too keen on this particular companion, of course, but I can't remember a stretch of longer than a few days that there wasn't some kind of lodger knocking around up there.
What's it like having so many voices in your head all at the same time?
Most of them are friendly. Interesting too. Chatty, musical. It's fun. Inspirational, usually. Sometimes I wonder what my voice sounds like, you know? So what's it like, being alone in your head?
Oh, definitely the most edgy option. I have demons of my own, though they don't possess me in quite the same way.
People say that.
Sure. Is the voice in your head saying anything new to you?
Nope. This one doesn't talk to me. It talks through me. You'll know it when you see it.
Alright. Let's go. So, who are you?
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend, even if your kind has displeased the god so terribly of late.
What do you mean by my kind?
You know what I mean, elf. The dwarves and lizards are no better. The lot of you would drag us all into oblivion with your blind devotion to Source. The time of Source is over.
I'm going to refuse to bow before some vile dead effigy. The homeland is my temple.
The man looks at you with eyes full of pity.
With things as they are, it seems you worship nothing at all. What a lonely life that must be.
Okay. He doesn't sell anything. Alright. So what's that? Painting of Lucian. It's a little odd to have a religious figure painted like without any clothes on from the waist up, but okay, sure. What's this? That's our
The
waypoint,
shrine
right?
depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods.
Like, you see, this is more of a god statue. The painting's a little odd. Anyway. Oh, there's a button I haven't seen before. Press its worn surface.
You hear a strange sound, like rusted hinges creaking and air rushing through a tunnel. A hatch appears behind the shrine.
Shrine, by the looks of it.
Spoken.
Uh.
Has spoken. The eternal
Well, okay then. Follow my own path updated. This is a... We can just go wherever we like to. Find our own way out. A fish. Foul trousers. Those are actually worth wearing, right? Because they're better than our stained pants. Yeah, there you go. So much better, I guess. What? I think I must have accidentally clicked on the ladder. It's okay. You got a lot of XP for coming in here. Kind of worrying, actually. Oh. Being incredibly careful. Turn on some lights. And... ooh, shabby boots. Those have got to be for you again. I would say that those would be for Red Prince, but he's already got boots on. And trousers. Right, this. Okay.
You peer at the statue and recognize the face as that of the goddess Amadia. You read something about her once long ago.
I'm going to reach out my hand, allow a single drop of water to alight upon my palm.
The droplet burns both hot and cold, and yet you feel no pain. You step towards the flow, desiring more, wanting desperately for it to take you, and darkness envelops you.
Oh, that's another waypoint. I see.
This won't be of any use.
Opened a way into somewhere. Oh, let's turn on that. Continue walking. Holding cells. Well, I don't know if it's okay to be here. Let's have a look in here. Bucket, of course. Hello, Zillick.
Get that girl and her head sucker out of here.
There's some characters your companions want to speak to privately. Forbidding this may negatively affect your relationship. However, allowing it may make you complicit in any consequences. Get that girl and her head sucker out of here.
I guess he's talking about you?
You ought to address him. He seems to know something about her.
Let's just see about that. Hey, loudmouth. What gives?
I'm trying to relax here, aren't I? Whatever's going on with you and your passenger, I don't really need it in my vicinity.
You can see it.
See? Nay. Sense? Good gods, yes.
You're a mystic too.
Mystic? Ha! Used to be a sort of demonologist, though. Was learning the arts, at least. Never did have much of a knack for it, to be honest. Studied under a real maestro, though. Learned this and that, too.
Oh. Tell me about your master. Perhaps he'd know more.
Well, he's not here in Fort Joy, I'll tell you that much.
Come on, make yourself useful. There's got to be something you can do.
Well, I might be able to tell you exactly what's inside you. Might be any number of things. A ghost, a floater, a lucid dreamer who took a wrong turn somewheres. Let me try something.
He places a thumb on each of Losa's temples and one foot gently on hers.
Now, let's see. Holy, holy, holy. You ought to thank your lucky stars. That thing hasn't turned you into a meat puppet by now.
Crick on a cracker.
You need help. Serious help.
And not just for the thing in your head.
Don't I know it?
Do me a favour. Get out of here and hie ye to the north of Driftwood. My old master was hot on the heels of something there, and if anyone can help you, he can.
Driftwood, Old Master, Hot Hills. Got it.
What's your master's name?
I don't dare say it now. Not while our guest is listening. Don't you worry. With something like that inside you, Loser, he'll either come to you, or you'll be drawn to him soon enough.
Fair enough. So now we have a quest for her as well. Find a demonologist. Okay, she didn't seem particularly bothered by the thing in her head. She was just like, it's an odd visitor. I don't know why I did that, because obviously, like, we don't have lockpicks on us. Sorry, we don't have, like... Although, we have lockpicks on us, but I could have used, Feign. That's what I was trying to say. Did I take thievery on Hugh? Or was I thinking... No. Interesting. Okay. Crafty weapons. Ooh, grab that. More lockpicks. Grab that. Oh, not on Feign. Yeah, send these all back over here. Yeah. All of these over here. Let's read this. Sorcerer muses on how the combination of magical elements and a shiv, a club, a stick, or a bow may provide him with a makeshift wand. Oh, I've already read that, I guess. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, I should do this. Oh, no, I thought that she... Okay, no, she has no armor whatsoever. That's fine. I thought it was just empty, but she just doesn't have any.
Under lock and key.
Okay. Let's try this. Unlocked using your bony fingers.
Who are you? Who are you? Get out of here! Where are the guards? Guards, help!
You should stay quiet. If the Magisters come, we'll both be in terrible trouble.
All right, I just... They do terrible things here. If they think for a second I'm trying to escape again, they'll do to me what they did to him.
What have you seen?
Not seen. Heard. There's a man over there. They tortured him, questioned him. Seekers. Something about God awoken. He didn't know anything, but they didn't care. I heard his screams. I heard something eating him from the inside. No. It can't happen to me. It can't. It can't. It can't. It can't.
I'm looking for a way out. How did you escape?
Shh! You can't escape. Don't you know what's outside the fort? I tried to leave. I heard of a shelter in the hollow marshes, a place where sorcerers could go. The undead had their hands on me in 5 minutes. Shredding, tearing. I came limping back, and now.
Well, luckily there aren't any undead here. You can't stay here. It isn't safe.
Outside the bones are gnashing. In here the magisters are cutting, slicing, grinding, smashing. What to do? What to do?
I'm not going to remain here. I'm going to leave Fort Joy or die trying.
Poor thing. Poor fool. I hope it's an easy death then. Decapitation. Yes, I do wish that for you. No, take care. Take care.
Well, thanks for the thought. She doesn't have anything that we need. That's fine. End there. Okay. So, there's a hideout for escapees somewhere on the island. Something about the sources of resistance. That must be how she escaped, through the giant hole in the back of her cell. Okay. I'm not really looking to escape just yet, but it's good to know. Let's check this one. Or evidence chest with nothing in them. Pick lock. Verdas. Oh, we recognize that name. Okay. Hello?
The elf's skin is pale as a corpse's, but his face contorts with inscrutable emotion. Joy, horror, and rapture flash over him like the changing surface of a pond. His eyes lock onto yours.
It's you!
I'm going to frown and say that he's no kin of mine. Nor do I remember crossing paths with him.
No, it's you. It's...
His back suddenly arches as he spasms in pain.
I know it's you. You're like me, see? I'm not the last. The bishop doesn't count. No, he doesn't count. I'm done for, but you, there's still hope.
That's interesting. Have we got the rest of that line? No, we haven't got the rest of that line. He said, I'm not the last, the bishop doesn't count. But you, there's still hope. What do you mean?
You'll know. They'll find you. They'll seek you out. That's their job. Get it? Yes, of course you do. You need to go. Dallas, after she took me, she did something. My head. I feel like someone's rummaged their fingers through my skull. Get out while you can.
I'm going to get you out of here.
Oh, love, I'm wrecked. Can't go. Couldn't move my feet. As likely to stab you in the neck as shake your hand.
He giggles coquettishly, then bellows like a bear.
Leave!
More signs of resistance. We found a Verdas. We got a way of removing decomposing. Healing spells and potions will damage you. Huh. Interesting. So we need a way to remove that potentially if we want to do anything for him. Grab his bucket and let's leave. Although now that I'm thinking about it, grabbing his bucket seems a bad idea. It's a level 3 Houndmaster. So this is a level 3 fight, I think. Well, you know, it doesn't take a genius to work that out. But if that's a level 3 fight, or level 2, it's going to be quite difficult.
Go on, speak.
We could try it though. Let's do it.
Sorcerer! What do you think you're doing, prowling around inside the fort?
One of the magisters upstairs is injured and has asked me to come seek help.
There's not a magister within 100 miles who'd trust one of your kind to deliver any kind of message at all. Any other tales you want to try? Go on. I could use a good laugh.
Here's a deal. If you let me walk away, I won't tell anyone what I witnessed.
Ha! And what is it you think you saw?
If you forget that you saw me, I didn't see anything at all.
Go on, get an eyeful. That's the least of what happens to traitors. Traitors and sorcerers.
He looks you up and down.
Too bad there's not a bit of meat to you. Guess my hounds will have to be happy with the bones.
Alright, yeah, we're fighting.
How many of them did you let go?
Summon Source Hound. Hate that.
Go on, speak. Before you hear, isn't it?
Okay. Tactical view. If you're surrounded by enemies, you can press O for the top-down view.
Isn't right to save the entire realm from divine.
Okay, I see the logic of that. We don't know if we necessarily need it, but I can see the logic. They have so much armor. Or at least on a lot of them.
You can't let them go. This is our only hope against the void one. I want to feed you to my house.
Definitely want to go for one of the ones at the side. Let's do that. You're within range. But I'm going to use this first. So I can get more AP. Then, get here. We got our backstab crit, despite quite clearly not being behind them. Yeah, I guess you just attack here. Cool. You shoot me with an arrow. I can already feel it. Okay. Ricochet on a single target. That seems useful. Let's chuck some oil on them. That'll cause them to be slowed when they're moving towards people. We could go for a Magister next. That we could try and hit those ones, or we can just try and do magic damage to these two. So does that cost? That costs 1. We could spend 1 AP moving in here, then hit him. Right, it's all burning. That's good. First aid on Fane, which hurts him because he's an undead. Lose here. Could do Hail Strike on someone, could do Electrical Discharge on someone. Could do Encourage just to boost stats. Do a little Encourage. And one of those. Shocked, which I think means that he loses his turn, right? Examine. No, this lowers his AP for his turn. Okay, never mind. Slowed also isn't great, so he won't really be going anywhere here. You could take a step back, but yeah, all that's gonna do is get you attacked by the dog. Okay. Now, you could hit the Source Hound if you need to. These guys have high armor. Might be a good idea to just go for the Source Hound. Let's hit it with one of these. And then one of those. So now it's knocked down. Won't be threatening. Courage just a stat boost. Love to get behind you here, so let's do that. And then hit him. Right. Fane. There we go. Just trying to create a little bit more fire on the ground, so whichever way they walk, they have to go through it. Then you hit this on this guy. Yeah, you take. It's not ideal. Well, I suppose he's also got. I think you want to hit the Source Hound actually. Nice. Don't want to do Rain. Could do Hail Strike. Which might be okay if I did it on him. There we go. That just creates, like, that just removed the fire. Didn't create ice. My mistake. Hit the Source Hound. Cool. That's fine. Okay, Hit the source hand. Then fortify. Yeah. Yep, yep. You do need healing. Never mind, you're dead. You don't need healing. Oops. Okay. That guy's dead. Okay, that's terrifying. Could do blinding radiance. Okay, says blinded that guy. Then heal. It's a little overkill. That's okay. Then use this as an opportunity to escape it and stand at the bottom of the ladder. Nice attack of opportunity. Los. Hit him. And attack. Okay. Dog down. Burn. Okay. End turn. Okay, you had no problem walking past her. My mistake. Ow. Okay. Well, she's down now. This might have been too difficult for us. That's possible. On the other hand, might be absolutely fine. Seeing what the chances of us being able to just disappear over there were. Not great. Could go behind this ranger and just start doing damage. Well, let's do that. Adrenaline. The return doesn't end immediately. 3 hits. And hit again. Did I just hear a cat die? That's not good. Wait, combat log? Fane killed the black cat. I hope not. Well, that would be a reload. Maybe, I don't know. It's not good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh, nice dodge. What's your plan? Okay. That's okay. That's less okay. Yeah, I think we are done here. Although I do need to know if killing the black cat is, like, a permanent thing. So yeah, killing the... or if the black cat is killed, it is, like, a permanent thing. And there is no way around it. You need to basically just reload if you want that not to happen. So that's not good. Also, apparently some guards just to shoot them around the camp occasionally. Not ideal. We'll need to keep an eye out for that so that doesn't happen. Sir Laura, the other follower we have, he can die, but it's a different story. Well, it's a minorly different story if he dies. But, yeah. Black Cat is a, you know, keep him alive or else type of situation. Right. Hello.
Fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child.
You got mutton on you. Okay.
You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya?
The two of you have a history?
Known her all my life. Her little girl Irma, too. Farah was a straight-shooting woman in those days, but now she's madder and a cuckoo and twice as loud.
Why do you think she's mad?
What else do you call hollering after a ghost?
That child of hers she's shouting after has been dead and buried a month over. Killed by a void woken back in our home village. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Alright, over here.
Please, can you... An elf! Stay away, cannibal. If I find out you've gone near my baby, I'll skin you alive.
I'm not gonna say the elf one here, actually. I think we might not do that. I'll notice the woman is extremely distressed and ignore her insult.
Please, please, just go. Irma, dear.
Los?
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. A child is missing. My baby.
When and where did you last see your daughter?
She was here. I only turned away for a moment. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her.
Can I have a look at the doll?
Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her, my little chicken.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me.
Why will no one else in camp help you look?
This place turns people cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here?
I'll do my best, and goodbye.
You are an angel. Truly you are.
Okay, cool. So now we have a quest to go and find her, or her child. Well, this isn't that quest. I guess I just have a thing I guess this isn't even a quest, it's just a thing I can do. Alright. Which is apparently different.
She's gone, Farah. Gone.
Who's this guy? Let's speak to this guy next.
Say what you will about the Divine Order. Say what you will about the Bishop and the Hammer. They're the only ones looking after us now that the Divine is dead.
Okay, sure. Whatever you say. Okay, over here. Let's have a look in here. Crafty weaponry, the shiv. Sure, I already know this one, but sure, let's read about the shiv. Word of advice to the unarmed. Find a sharp piece of metal, wrap one end in cloth. Now you have a shiv, you're no longer unarmed. Nope, I have new recipes for a shiv. Okay, he knows to make toy crossbow and a twig with a string. Alright. Nothing there. A log? We'll have a log.
Ooh, how?
Nope, sorry.
She ain't coming back.
There we go. Grab that as well. Come back down here, Red Prince. We're exploring in a sensible manner. We're not just randomly going up every single ladder we see. Gonna stay at this level to start with.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
I'm gonna clap her on the back and ask if she's alright.
Don't touch me. You're too close. This collar, this place, it's squeezing the life from me.
Squeeze back.
I can't. I can barely even catch my breath. How is it possible? 1 minute you're in the garden in the sun. The next you're here, and they've put this thing around your neck.
Her hands move again to her throat. She seems to try to make space between her neck and the collar, but there's no space to be made.
Trade, she doesn't sell anything. Okay. Now we're gonna follow it around this way. Crafty weaponry, give him the axe. Word of advice to the unarmed. Find a stick or a branch, tie a sharp piece of rock to one end, or do the same with a sharp piece of metal. Now you've got a simple axe. You're no longer unarmed. Alright. I've now learned some new recipes for Well, axes and harpoons. Alright. Let's head over here. Fishbone.
Boring.
I think it was the wind I was hearing there. Wild. Okay. Grab the bucket.
Looky, looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do.
Do we? What's our arrowhead? Okay.
Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house.
Okay.
Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
I'll play my hand.
Quite the hand, Freshy. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then.
Is that how this works?
I'm sure the Reds told ya. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy.
I'm gonna ask if I can get the Fair Lady discount.
Simmer down or I'll tack on a battle axe tax. Now pay up.
I won't hand over what's rightfully mine.
We'll see about that, Freshy.
Oh, you want to fight? Alright, we'll fight. Oh, these guys are level 2. They're the level we're meant to fight. Okay, you need to take a little step. Flesh sacrifice. Then teleport. I'd love to have that put you behind, but that's okay. Then flurry. Nice. Okay. Could do rain. Rain would get rid of our well, let's do encourage first of all. Boost our stats, then rain, which gets rid of our burning. There we go. That is a lot of water. I'm not going to electrify it because, like, you know, we have a party member who's standing right in the middle of it, but we'll do that. Yeah, stunned them. Nice. We are burning. Let's see here. One of those. Nice. That's very much not good for them. And then this. Cool. Then try and move out of the fire. Okay. Ooh, mosquito swarm. I think that's a necromancer move. Okay. Definitely thinking big hit across the top, but let's do this first. Then big hit across the top. Okay, knocked her down. One of those. And stab. I was stunned, so that's what made him lose a turn. Get away. And one of those. Okay. Stabbed Fane. Missed the second time though. Take a step back. And burn him. Nice, one down. Burn him. Right. Shields up. And then get over here. Okay. Go behind. Stab. Adrenaline rush. And stab. Then get out of there. Okay. Sure. hit him. Okay. Little bedroll. There we go. We've now killed this group. Slug's axe. This rustic axe will do the job if the job is chopping down a tree or chopping off a head. Alright. Well, is it any better than his weapon? 6 to 7, 5 to 7. So no. No would be the answer. Wait, back to you. Stained shirt. Muddy mittens. And a repair hammer. Okay. Repair some equipment if I need to. You should have the muddy mittens on. Don't know what we're doing with the repair hammer. As in, I don't even... Is there even a durability on some of this stuff? Maybe it can just be broken. Then the stained shirt. So stained shirt is just like better than nothing. You can have that on for now. It's a nice enough shirt. Wait. Nope. Back to you. Another stained shirt. Oh, in which case... There's your stained shirt. Cool. Slowly starting to look like a, you know, real team here. Identifying glasses worth 42. I'll have that. Right. Alright. Have a look up here at Brother Beer. Brother Buyer. Wait for everybody. Hello.
Greetings, child. You must be very far from your homelands indeed. Hurts to be so far from your loved ones, eh? I know the feeling.
I'm going to brush off his comment. I'm doing fine on my own.
No one's truly fine alone, my friend. People need each other, just as we need a divine.
Oh, I see. Or a lot of people being like, we need a divine. I'm not quite sold yet. Oh, that's okay. I think this is the other way in. Yeah, you could head up there if you want another way in here. Cool. Hello.
You there? Elf? I'm looking for an inmate. A smallish man, thick spectacles, prone to somewhat eccentric chatter. He wears a large bronze pendant with a dragon stamped into it.
I have no idea about this person. I just want to see what you have to sell. Nope. Okay.
Have you seen him?
Why are you looking for him?
None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a me-go. Otherwise, don't waste my time.
You looking for your friend, amigo? Uh-huh. Well, it's a little on the nose, but I suppose we could help at some point.
She's a godfather.
Right. Let's go this way.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
Why do you want to know?
It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one.
First of all, can you trade? Ooh, you can. You sell Aerithurge stuff. Oh, cool. Anyway. I'm not interested in any matter if my friends can't hear.
Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
I'm kind of tempted to see if he has something else to say.
Change your mind about my offer yet?
How do I know you're not working for the Magisters?
Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't.
I want in.
Atta girl. Who wouldn't? Finally, someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location.
Your plan could help a lot more than 2 escape if what you're saying is true.
And how many would make it before the guards noticed? 4? 5? Every bloody sorcerer in this place? Nah, they'd have to take their own chances. I need one accomplice, no more.
Where would I find this artifact if I was to be your accomplice?
It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me your map and I'll show you where to go.
Hold up. Crocodilians? How many?
Not enough to trouble a fine specimen such as yourself. Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those overgrown lizards what for.
I do like attacking lizards. But, let's just do a save. We've been here. Let's continue moving in. Are fish bones even worth anything? Oh, it can be used for crafting. Okay, that's effectively what it's telling us there. So, not completely useless, but not, like, super useful either. Ooh. Let's... Oh. Fish rack? Who made that noise? I was like, is somebody really mad that I'm looting the fish rack? But no, they weren't. Okay. Right. Hello.
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts, and doesn't look up as you approach.
I'll tap him on the shoulder.
What? Oh, new, are you? Very good, very good. Make yourself at home.
What's on your mind?
My mind? What else, my friend? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why?
What do you mean?
We've used Source for thousands of years. We have used it to heal, to grow. How can it be that it suddenly summons these horrors from the void? And when will Alexander ascend to divinity? We cannot continue like this.
Okay. He sells hydrophysist stuff as well.
10 bottles of
Ooh. Restoration would be really good to learn, actually. Let's move that in here. What can I trade you for it? Let's go here. I could trade you that. Oh, I'm already at like a reasonable amount. Okay, never mind. Let's take some of this off. Buckets. Definitely buckets, although I could have equipped the buckets, but that's okay. Anything else in Misk, maybe? Is this Misk? Yeah, oh, the old plate. And a fork. And a jug. I'm not selling you my shovel. Oh yeah, I should move things to wares. I should get better about doing that. Alright, let's even it out and then accept. Right. You found a skill book. Oh, one, what I should do is this, just to make sure everyone's full, but two, auto sort. That skill book should go, oh, I should have done it, I should barter on the people who I am bartering with. Yeah, that's fine. And then, well, I'm on her. Learn skill. Yay, so she's learned restoration, which is a heal. And it's very useful. Move some of this stuff along. Oh, I also didn't check what her new skills actually do.
Will Source change back?
Let's do this.
There are no sorcerers left.
So that gives encourage. So is it K? There we go.
So dangerous.
You can't actually look and see what encourage does from there. Huh. Interesting.
So Voidwoken are attracted to Source. But why?
And then she has Maddening Song. Causing enemies in the target area to become mad. Maddened characters will attack those nearest them regardless of alignment.
What if there are no sorcerers left?
Okay. Hello, Laszlo.
Say, I don't know any elvish ditties. Got nothing spicy enough to keep my mind off this place for a few bars.
I'll try and remember the elvish song Elderflower, but the exact tune and lyrics escape me.
Don't break your head, Faye, now. Been that long since you've been home, has it? Yeah, pity. Pity.
All the dwarves talking about home.
Oh, ain't come to shake me down for my knickers, have you? They're all I got left after you buddies were through with me.
I was hoping that she would have some lines about, like, music and stuff, but no. I'm not one of the brutes harassing people here.
That's so. Huh. You look just like them. But then again, I never was the best at telling your kind apart. No harm intended, of course.
Of course. Right, nothing over here, nothing over here. We could speak to the crab, but we'll leave it for now. Thing in here?
You should be happy for greed.
No, it's fine.
Did you say?
Fishbone. Definitely after the one that isn't stealing. Could speak to Waltz. Who's Waltz?
You, elf. What you heard about a crate of stolen supplies. And don't you lie to me now.
I don't know anything about that.
Just like everyone else. But don't worry. Nothing happens in this camp that Griff don't find out about sooner or later.
Okay. She doesn't sell anything. It's fine. Ooh, bucket. Bucket. Bedrolls are actually worth selling, I guess. I could pick up bedrolls. Right. Over here.
I only mean that if you think about it
Grab that.
logically, she's much better off.
Grab the Wispwood.
Leave it, Sam.
Hello.
I won't. Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not her, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on.
I'm going to reach my weapon in case the lizard tries anything.
Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladier's lips.
She never did like you.
Oh?
Wouldn't know a thing about you and I, Gritty.
Raw ribs? Are those like the elves' ribs, or are those like... I don't think they're the elves' ribs. I think they're just normal ribs. You don't have any shoes on. There you go, have some shoes. Hello?
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Is the coffin you're building for the man you just murdered?
Murder's a big word. And no. This here's a bed for someone 1,000 times better than that snake. Rest her soul.
You did just club an innocent man to death over a few remarks. Murder's the only word for it.
Only a coward will let someone talk about their soulmate like that. Maybe it is murder. Maybe not all killing's as bad as arrest, though.
Before we go further. Nope. Okay. Well, you do have a point. Although, you did just murder him.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork. He lines up another nail and hammers it into the panel.
Okay. Interesting. So, wait. Yeah. Can't steal from the coffin currently, but at some point, maybe. Let's just say that this is as far as we're going to explore on this side, and we'll go and explore on the other side now. I want to try and make our exploration somewhat sensible, because it could very, very, very quickly get into very silly territory of exploration. But, yeah. As in, like, we could get sidetracked into sidetracked into sidetracked very, very quickly. In fact, probably still will. Grab that. Get log.
Who in their right mind would think of a thing like this?
Hello.
As you approach the blacksmith, you feel a bony hand on your arm. Fane leans in and whispers in your ear.
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry for this human. It is of a personal nature. And if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation rather awkward.
Go right ahead. What's the worst thing that could happen?
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. You can't overhear much, but he seems to be gesturing towards her head an awful lot. Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face Ripper," in shock. She slowly starts to back away.
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too, freak!
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found interesting.
Alright, make a brave face of it. Someone called Niles is who we should be looking for there. Okay. Also, who do I keep forgetting, who do I have bartering on? Because I should be bartering on bartering people. Red Prince, okay.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
And what you after?
I'm new around here and like to make your acquaintance.
Get bent.
What are you making?
I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself, for those bodyguards of hers. Boy, they're sharp.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something?
Well, how about you let me take some of your wares away for testing before I decide if they're worth the gold?
Nothing of mine needs testing. Pay or walk. Just don't waste any more of my time.
I'd like to learn a little bit more about the contraption you're working on first. How did you come by it?
Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in the day, you know. Dallas and I. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
What do you remember of Dallas?
Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul, quiet, loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but she didn't come across as no fearless military leader back then. She was just a girl. People do change, don't they?
Was it Dallas who invented these god-awful collars?
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions?
Well, I sense that you're letting... I sense that you know more than you're letting on. My collar's tight. Could you loosen it a bit?
For you? Hell no.
Who might be worthy of your services?
Worthy is exactly the right word. Yeah, someone who's proven himself might earn my time of day. Speaking of, you haven't. So buy or shove off.
Alright, let's see what you have for sale.
All manner of things. Have a look.
Okay, so she sells summoning skill books. Also, a ring that gives you 1 huntsman. Theft of the Tyrant. Ooh, a book. I do want to buy the book. I should put our barterer on, I understand, but it's only 12 gold. So I'm not going to worry. Let's have a little read of this. In the age of Brachus Rex, Captain Setch Zapor made a deal with the Source King himself. For the price of his soul, Zapor was given an enchanted armor set that allowed him to charm and control whomever he chose. Zapor took great joy in capturing slaves, objects for Source experimentation for Brachus, assaulting ships from his hideaway in Reaper's Eye. Yet power alone was not enough to satisfy him. Zapor wanted more than his dread fleet and eldritch charisma. He planned to rob Brachus blind, breaking into his vault not only for an empire's worth of gold, but to reclaim his soul jar. But before Zapor seized his prize, Brachus discovered his treason and sealed him up in a cursed prison on the island. It said that the captain has been bound there for years beyond counting, soulless and starving for freedom. It's also said that before his death, Zapor hid the pieces of his enchanted armor across Reaper's Eye, so that Brachus could never recover them. Ah, so there may be some armor to recover somewhere. Okay. Keep an eye out for it. Oh, also, keep putting our books in here. I'm sure at some point our books will have to be carried by the Red Prince, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Also, there is something quite funny about having the Red Prince be the person who's carrying all our stuff. You know, given what he was suggesting earlier. Okay. So I was just doing a black cat check. Still with us. Rat.
Say, do all lizards smell like oranges, or is it just that crazy fellow with the pointy tail?
I have no idea.
Collar, on, sauce, gone, go!
Okay.
The Magister stares at the ground, unaware of your presence. With a start, she looks up and realizes someone is standing right beside her. Her eyes meet yours. She doesn't blink.
Okay.
The Divine is dead. The Bishop is all we have left.
Alexander is but human. If he's really all that's left, we're in dire straits indeed.
Yes, our Lord Bishop is human, and so is his father, the Divine. The Divine.
Her voice trails to silence, and she resumes staring at the ground, lost deeply in thought.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I do wish Alexander would ascend sooner rather than later.
So that'll be the gate guard that shoots the cat. Okay. How do I keep the... Oh, what? Oh, I remember. I remember what it said to do. So you do this. Sorry, you... I want to separate you from the group, so... Do that. Oh, no, stay here. Right, so you separate from the group. Then you grab someone like Fane and you walk over here.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
Then you can walk over here without it being able to move. Do I have to do the same with Sir Laura, maybe? Hey, you, Red Prince.
The squirrel's nose twitches as you...
There we go. It's a little awkward, but there we go. Now I can talk to these guys.
The Magister stares at...
The Divine is dead. Yes.
Her voice trails to...
I do wish Alexander would ascend sooner rather than later.
What's keeping Alexander from ascending?
They say his powers are not developing as they should. They blame the Voidwoken. But we need his powers to develop so that he may banish the Voidwoken. It's quite the pickle.
Well, I hope he ascends soon. The Voidwoken are getting worse.
I wish it every night. More than anything.
Was the Divine alive when you enlisted?
Oh, yes. Only a week or two before, well, you know. I wanted to serve him more than anything. But who didn't then? He was driving the Black Ring back, soon to rout them entirely.
Are you certain that rounding up sorcerers in Fort Joy will protect anyone?
I put my faith in the Bishop. Reminds me of his father. And what he said has been true. Wherever there are sorcerers, Voidwoken strike.
Alright. You, cat killer.
Go on, keep moving.
Don't like you. Right. You, Boris.
Have off, cannibal.
Beg your pardon?
He grumbles.
Move along.
Just want to see what you had to sell. Sorry. Hello.
Enjoy your stay, Mossy.
They're like pretty rude, aren't they? A whole group of them. Right. Go over here. I can reattach myself.
Its eyes.
There we go. And then just ditch the conversations. Now we walk this way. Staying far away from that guy up there. Bowl. Spoon. Plate.
Huh, this again.
Thought I heard him moving. Bucket.
Rubbish.
As Mona's leather pants are apparently in there. Okay, but they belong to Mona, so we wouldn't steal them. Of course. Because that would be wrong and bad. Okay. So now we're here. Yeah, we've been all the way around there. Cool. Hello. Spit back.
Watch yourself, girl.
You should have spat at me then.
You! Stick! Behave! Where else?
Alright. Let's head over here. So I believe that, yeah, this is the cave we have to go to for an objective. Hello.
Rest now. You'll hear you're frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
So you sell polymorph skill books. Well, I pull a flask from my bag and offer it to her.
Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? An old Dean here'd thank you too if he could.
What happened to him?
Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
Okay, but like, what if I healed him?
You think you're so fancy with your flashy abracadadoodle, don't you? Fine. Who needs you?
Well, without me, you'd still be dying or dead.
Fat chance. I'd wrestle death to the ground and make him scream my name for a such a dainty toe in the Hall of Echoes. All you did was save the bastard a good beatdown.
Well, what did you do to get yourself laid out so badly?
I caught a blow too many from those card-playing fatheads up on the ramparts. I got myself a golden ticket. I didn't even get the chance to use it. Why'd you take it? If they offer you a round of cards, this one guarantees you a win. It's called the sparingly. Whoever's got it gets the pot. Filched it from that hog Griff himself.
Ah, but the card guys are all dead.
Careful though. If you ain't as skilled a fighter as me, you'll end up on Dr. Lest's table with the rest of the lilies.
Alright. Well, my abracadoodle has healed him.
Our healer's walk is never done. Unless everyone's dead, of course.
Well, okay, but your work is done because I healed that guy. But don't worry about it. Like, you can say thank you later if you want to. Right. Hello.
The dog focuses at the cat at your feet, baring its teeth and growling.
Okay. Everyone's so anti-cat. Right. Fane?
The cat's eyes are clouded and
And we'll go and talk to it over here.
The old dog looks up at you but doesn't lift his greying head from his paws. He heaves a heavy sigh.
What's the matter?
It's no use anyway.
You want some fish?
The dog tentatively sniffs the offering, then grabs it between its teeth and swallows it.
You're nice. Emmy would have loved you.
Is Emmy the reason you seem so blue?
She was my mate for the last 7, carry the 2, plus 50. 5 years! The Magisters, they took her.
Have you seen your mate since she was taken?
Nope, haven't smelled her either. She was real bright, you know. Had the best sniffer you've ever seen. I guess that's why they wanted her, not me. Say, let me show you something.
Alright. Buddy's
Nice.
key. What is it? Sturdy, slightly sticky key smelling faintly of dog's breath. Alright.
Oh, hey! Hey! I thought you might be Emmy. It's nice to see you.
Where can I use that key you showed me?
Key? What key? Oh, the key! The Magister who took Emmy dropped it when he was walking away. Did someone say Emmy? Oh, Emmy. If you find out where it leads, if you see Emmy, tell her I miss her.
Where's the last place you saw Emmy?
Not too far from here, but she was taken by a guy in a white robe who smelled horrible. Like lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of dogs. And also a little like dead people. He dragged her into the big castle just there. I'm so worried about her.
I'll give his belly a little rub.
I think I love you.
Fair enough.
It
Right.
appears
That's fine. Let's head this way. Continuing along the beach. Right, I believe along here is a bit where I need to not take... I need to do this, basically. Right, quick save. So she needs to be as far away from here as possible, because I believe that this is the Dreamer's resting place. Yeah. So grab the fishbone. Grab the fishbone. Then, for a Dreamer over here. So I don't see the Dreamer over here. Maybe they're not here yet. You can go out into the water a little bit, can't you? Only a little bit, but a little bit. Okay. No idea where the Dreamer is, but that's okay. You can come back now and join the group. Right. Let's go. Okay. Press the wrong button to do a quick save. Maul. Who is Maul? Trader.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale.
You still speak as elves do.
For I am an elf. The tongue of others is not my tongue. You may speak of then and when. I do not. I refuse to learn their strange speech.
What do you want to know?
Start from the beginning. Start from where you come.
I don't know the place or time that marked my beginnings.
I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find.
There will be blood. Blood is the sole certainty.
I understand. Now tell me how your story ends.
I suppose it will end in a quiet kind of freedom.
I feel it deeply, your longing. The longing of the lost. We can see the things we lose, not with our eyes, but with our hearts. This ruby does the trick.
Thank you for the gift.
It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Ah, okay. So he sells Geomancer skill books. Ooh, cool. Okay. Neat. Also soap. Source hounds can still catch the scent of source even if you use soap. Ah, well. It's fine. I'll take my leave. And I'll do a quick save. Working out where I am. So I came down. Have I come down there? I did. Effectively, I've done everything on that section. Okay. Continue on. Some people. It's fine. Just checking it's not anyone we need to worry about. Herring. Oh, we could use the cute cooking station.
I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead.
Ah, is this going to be another attempt on my life? Because they're a frightful bore, frankly.
Not an attempt, mate. Not if I can bloody help it. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance.
Oh, well, I guess we're fighting.
It's stabbing time.
You blinded 3 of us. Okay. Well. Stab yourself. Then, teleport. He is level 3, but he is a singular level 3, so we might be okay. Okay, adrenaline. And more stabbing. Nice. Huge damage. Feign. Hit him. And hit him. Okay. Encourage. Heal. I think we'll remove burning as well. Yeah. Then we're blinded so we can't hit him. Okay, then end your turn. Fortify. That'll remove burning again. Hit him. And end turn. Invisible? That's cheating. Well, I'm gonna go stand here so you can't hit him in the back. Here? Hey, guessed where he was. Right. Burn him. Cool. End turn. Then one of these. Followed by a zap. Cool. End turn. Knock him over. And attack him. Cool. Spends the turn knocked down. Stab him.
Hurts, doesn't it?
And again. Nice. Well. Zap him. And burn him.
Damn nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really.
Okay. Grab everything. Heal. Okay. Oh, rested is... Okay, I see. There we go. Now we can heal again. Cool. So, that's a new shield, which I assume is better than your old shield. It is. Significantly better. Equip the new shield. Cool. Seems good to me. Right. Oh, we can talk.
Well, that was rather fun, wasn't it? I do find it ever so invigorating to cut a cutthroat's throat.
Well, you seem awfully relaxed for someone who was just the target of an assassin.
Oh, one gets used to this kind of thing so quickly. This is hardly the first time someone's filled some poor fool's purse and bid him kill the prince. I'll tell you what, though. Whomever wants me out of the picture will have to do a lot better if they seek to get the better of me. All those bumblers they've sent so far mark a mere insult to my swordsmanship.
Fair enough, fair enough. Cooking station? So can I just like cook my raw ribs? Dinner. Ah, I see. That's fine, I'll make some dinners. So if I was to combine that with like garlic, do I get anything? No. What if I put like raw red meat and garlic up here? No. Okay, just thought I'd see. So I'm assuming that these turn into dinner. Yep. We'll make a lot of dinners. For now. Okay. And then more of that. Potato. Makes you a boiled potato. Ooh. Herring. Dinner, of course, of course. You knew it was coming. How about herring and an egg? Oh, not herring, a red snapper and an egg. How about just an egg? Dinner, of course, of course. Well, let's have another one of those. Keep making dinner. Convert all to dinner. Or if I just cook the garlic. Nope, nothing. Apple. Can't do that. Would be impossible. Anything else in here that I could maybe cook? Intestines? Oh, okay. Well, that'll do for now then, I think. Oh, watermelon? Nope. Okay. How long does this dinner buff last for? Out of curiosity. 6 turns. Okay, so we're talking turns. We're not talking, like, minutes. Okay. Fair enough. So it might be worth using before combat, potentially, but... Beyond that, not a lot. The cooking pot is worth 4. We'll have that. And a shell. We'll have that. Right. Hello.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New?
Just arrived.
Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place. You here alone?
I've fallen in with a... Well, wait a minute. I've been lucky enough to make some close ties.
She gives you a long look.
You keep them friends of yours close, eh? Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. Not much in this world someone you love can't make better.
Why are you alone?
Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
What were your boys like?
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix. He was an expert healer. Could fix a broken bone in a short minute.
I'll take a seat in the sand and listen.
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about the skunk Stefan once dragged home for a pet. Joy radiates from her as she remembers. She places a warm hand on your shoulder.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you too. A family recipe. One of Felix's best. He'd be happy to know it went to such a warm soul. Take care of yourself. You hear? You're a sweet one.
That was nice. Resurrect scrolls. Ooh. Okay. We may need those at some point. But we'll come back if we do. Looking at where I am again. Okay. So if I go up here, then go this way. Now we're covering everywhere that we haven't been yet. Ah, there's Beast. Hello.
Ha! Coloured like a dog. A very tall, very beautiful dog. I'd pity you, but Sceptre the Ineffable has a soft spot for beauty, and you carry that trigger off so very well.
I won't be collared very long. The shackles haven't been made that can hold me.
Ha! Words, mere words. My claws can clip on shackles as easily as the hair on your pretty head. But what can those five-fingered paws do? Nothing.
Are you offering to snip me free of my collar? I hadn't expected to see my neck again so soon.
Madam, those collars are not iron. Are you blind? Poor dear, not fit to shake my sauce-infused claw. Bow to me. Bow to the most powerful sorcerer on this isle.
How did you come about your source powers?
This power is my birthright, same as yours. But one of us has grown to amazing heights, and the other has grown into astounding beauty, and also not a little height.
Is there any way out of Fort Joy?
But of course, they'll happily dump your stunningly beautiful yet maggot-ridden corpse into the sea when they're through with you. Oh, the tragedy of it.
Didn't the Order bring me here to cure me?
Ha! Of course, precious. But which is worse, the cure or the disease?
Do you know exactly what goes on inside the fort?
Sorcerers dance while magisters pull the strings. Fools all! Their tomfoolery won't save them from the destruction the void shall wreak upon them.
Take my leave then. Hello, Beast.
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Need a hand?
Got two of my own, haven't I?
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something.
The nail's not charmed. You need You need to just put a little elbow in your grease.
Yeah. Go on then. Why don't you give it a shot?
Be happy to.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I loosened her up.
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
For your trouble.
I'll thank him with a nod.
I suppose it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
Capsized? So you're building a vessel, were you?
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment.
I hate to break it to you, but people don't just leave Fort Joy.
Maybe you don't.
He stands before you and pokes you in the side, seizes your shoulder with a great, strong hand.
There's something of you, you know? You don't have to accept your fate on this bloody island. You can leave here, get on with your life. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you.
I'm not looking for any more company at the moment.
Happy to trundle around with a group of amateurs at your heels, are you? Or not but your own skinny shadow? Your funeral, lass. I'll be here when you change your mind.
Oh, sorry, Beast. Party size is 4. You weren't included. I don't even know if you'd be the 5th, if I'm honest. I think Ifan might have been the 5th, so... yeah, there we go. So, we have now been... all the way through here, all the way through here, all the way. We missed the exact center where Griff is, but we've been all the way around here. Now we have the crocodilians, that cave, and where the Dreamer is, although the Dreamer is not there right now to deal with. So, I think that this is a good point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, we basically start clearing out some of the areas that we've seen. It might be a good idea to either go crocodilians down on the coast here and deal with them, or to go over to this cavern and go and have a look in there. There is a fight on this beach here, but that's a level 3 fight. Yeah, I'm remembering more Fort Joy than I thought I would remember, but that might be because I've done Fort Joy, I don't even think 2 times. I think I might have done Fort Joy maybe 4 times before. Like just this area of it. But yeah, 2 on camera, so yeah, quite a lot of remembering what's happening here. Although, getting a lot more info than I think I got on any previous attempt, so cool. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.